Hi there, I'm Irked, and this is my channel, Get Irked. This week in cryptocurrency news, Bitcoin is absolutely not an inflation hedge. Long reputed to be a hedge against inflation by Bitcoin maximalists everywhere, Bitcoin once again showed its true colors this week when it sold off spectacularly to the minute of the release of the higher-than-expected Consumer Price Index CPI report, a noted inflation gauge. If Bitcoin were a true hedge against inflation, the price should have skyrocketed following a worse inflation reading than hoped, not collapsed. Instead, Bitcoin maintains its near-direct correlation to high-tech growth stocks. The crypto sold off in fears that the Federal Reserve Bank isn't done raising rates by a long shot. Initially, Bitcoin continued last week's rally, breaking through the weekly high at $21,443.63 and even breaking through the monthly high at $21,925, before finding resistance at, you guessed it, the downtrend line, with a new high set at $22,800 even. The double whammy of technical resistance and the hotter-than-expected CPI report sent Bitcoin spiraling out of control, further cementing the downtrend line as the indicator of where the macro environment plans to take the crypto for the moment. The giant nothing burger that was Ethereum's shift from proof of work to proof of stake, called the Merge, took place late Wednesday evening and did absolutely nothing to help the situation. In fact, the Merge ended up being a traditional buy the rumor, sell the news event, as traders beat the crap out of the Ether altcoin following the Merge, sending Ether tumbling even further and harder than its big brother Bitcoin. Bulls are licking their wounds this week from the double gut punch of the further denouncement of the idea that Bitcoin is an inflation hedge. To be clear, it absolutely is not a hedge against inflation in any way. To make matters worse, the most significantly insignificant crypto catalyst of 2022 was the Ethereum Network Merge, which had no effect in a positive way. Despite all this, bulls continue to claim the crypto sector is just consolidating as it prepares for its next run to new all-time highs, despite every bit of evidence pointing to the contrary. After last week's surprising bull rally to nearly $23,000, the bears were initially on their heels going into this week, up until Tuesday's CPI report. Once again, every factor works in the bears' favor, with no positive catalysts on the horizon for crypto now that the Merge has passed. Rising inflation, bad macroeconomic conditions, and a poor geopolitical outlook also contribute to bearish factors affecting the price of Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency sector. The bears predict further downside from here, and I have no reason to argue them.